Hey, Spiritual Chuck here, sitting in front of a 7-Eleven. Imagine that. Yee, doggy. I want to make a topic, a video with a kind of a controversial topic. And I just got through listening to some talks on the Essenes, on the Dead Sea Scrolls, on what Jesus was known to be an Essene, right? And this guy was essentially saying that every religion, ancient religion throughout the world, got their information from the Essenes. Everything from Buddhists to all of them. The oldest ones, Chaldeans, you name it. And it's like, okay, I can believe that. They lived to be 120 years old. They knew how to grow things in the desert, make things, work great. And it's like, okay, hang on a second. And it's like, okay, so I pull up, I do a search on the Essenes and urine therapy, and I'm like having a hard time finding any connection. And yet there's all these connections that are in the Dead Sea Scrolls. And if you, depending on how you interpret them, they're talking about the waters. And it's like, okay. And when you pull up urine therapy on YouTube, you get a bunch of guys, that look crazy, They look absolutely crazy, and they're the same videos. And they're not crazy, they're just happy, but they portray them to be crazy, And it's like, okay, where's the connection at, man? Where's the connection? The only connection that's really evident is Shivambu, which is an ancient study in India that's totally been obscured, particularly by this Shivambu dude on YouTube that, of late, nobody talks about, the attempt to ban urine therapy in China. That's not a big story. There's a lot of things that are going on about urine therapy that are not being talked about. Reminds me of that saying, those that know don't say, and those that say don't know, kind of thing. It's like nobody's talking about it. And if they do talk about it, they're portrayed as not knowing anything, right? So all I know is that there's a lot of talk about waters from above, 10 waters, about Picard, the guy that took the balloon all the way up to the top of the atmosphere and popped through an ice wall, and into waters from above. There's all of these things that are like so obscure to the average person. They're just not seeing it, people are just not seeing it. And it's kind of sad, but it's slowly coming out, Oh, Lord. I really feel like an Essene walking through the desert. But that they were supposed to be great agriculturists, and they could grow anything in the harshest environments. And I can see them doing it with a little bit of water and a little bit of pee. It's like it makes plants grow fantastic. The plasma, and there's plasma in the fruits, right? So why couldn't you feed the fruits plasma? You could. What were the 10 wells on Medea for? Or Medea, with steps? There's so many questions about that, and it's like all I'm doing is essentially looking for a community or some people that, have been looking at this. It's like, who's looking at this? Nobody wants to look at this. It's been somehow so karmically denied. It's like, all the way to the core of somebody's being, or however many past lives. It's like they're to be revolted by urine. And it's like it never goes bad. You can put it on a shelf for 10 years, a fly won't touch it. It's not a waste product. It's amniotic fluid. It's life everlasting. It's the boy that healed his finger brand new again by soaking it in pee. It's unbelievable, you know, and yet nobody knows. It's like, and if I got around a group of people that did know, then I'd start thinking, well, people know. But because I'm not around a group of people, I realize that people don't know. And it's like, so I'm hungry for people that do know, therefore I know. I'm blessed because I'm, you know, in a spiritual wilderness, you know, a urine therapy wilderness here. So I'm blessed. I realize the truth is that most don't know. It's been one of those sleepy days, you know, sleepy days. I started off and anointed myself this morning, which I had been neglecting some, but I'm sleepy right now, you know, and I drank some coffee earlier, and now I'm crashing from that. I've been sitting around all day long instead of getting on the highway, reluctant to make a move. And so we're going to spend one more night here, 3 sacred nights in this beautiful little town. And the mosquitoes are already hungry, and it's not even dark. But they're over here eating on me, having dinner as usual. Interesting. Mosquitoes are a blessing in a way, you know. If they weren't here, I would just be, you know, too comfortable. I'd be copacetic. And because they're here, I'm on guard, staying on guard all the time. The Essenes would start their day in the evening, from what I heard. And Friday evening is the first day of the week or something. I don't remember what this guy said. I thought it was Saturday was the last day of the week. Anyway, I don't know if I'll publish this video or not, but at least I got it down. I'm thinking about it, so we'll see what happens. Spiritual Chuck out. Peace, love, and light, and water.